Nobody wants to not take the plastic fork that they hand you when you get your carryout food, even though that thing's going to end up in the ocean and be an ocean gyre that's twice the size of Texas floating around. Plastic, overconsumption of gas and fuel. You don't need to leave your light on outside your house 24 hours a day. You don't need to leave the AC on when you're not home. You don't need to do all this stuff that we're doing, but nobody wants to be the one to stop doing it. And the corporations definitely don't want you to stop doing it, right? Because it's their bottom line. So now they have politicians that think it's all a branded thing, that think it's cute to drive these jacked up pickup trucks. I know I constantly harp on that because I look for trends in life. That's my job, as a comedian. And there's no greater trend that I see in this world right now than the Ford F-150. It's every other freaking vehicle. And it's like, bro, you work in a bank. What the fuck do you need the King Ranch version of this truck for? I can see you and your whole family. You're not getting on the ranch. There's no hail bays going back in that thing. You're throwing a cooler with some donuts in it to take your kids to the beach. Get a Kia. Get a freaking I'm not saying everybody has to be in a Tesla like electric car right away, but come on. They shouldn't be getting bigger, like the cars don't need to get bigger and use more fuel. But it's like a middle finger to environmentalism. And if you think the Republicans fought hard against COVID, or COVID regulations, I should say, and vaccines and masks, because there was money to be made by people dying, right? It came out this week. Rand Paul, wife bought a bunch of stock in the company that makes remdesivir, right? So he got inside information. It was like, the more people die, the more money we make, honey. So no mask, don't get vaccines. There's fucking perm weasels up there screaming for a year and a half, telling people to die. So his bottom line gets pricier. And it used to be harder to see that stuff. It's right out in the open now.